100 things to talk about, but all my readers still want to talk about the 2-point conversion. I know that there was so much that went into the game that's not the thing that decided it. But what kind of response have you heard since that play? I mean, like I said, all of our readers are still talking about that one.
Yeah, I've only really listened to what my coach had to say about it. He's just, it's just an unfortunate that we didn't, get to make the play, and wish we would have been a little bit more decisive, whether to either throw it with a plant throw or run, because I did see a lane to throw, but then a quick through it, but just had to be a little bit more decisive, and it could have gave us maybe a 6-inch better chance. It could have, maybe would have saw that I had an open lane more if I would have, so just more decisive, and maybe we would have won the game.
I know you said right after Saturday that you thought there might have been an opportunity to run. Were you thinking to go inside your tackle or outside? Because that 86 or 96, whoever was on the end, twisted right at the end.
Yeah, he twisted as soon as I was about to. I kind of saw him setting up outside to come back inside, and kind of, just because there's such a big hole, I wasn't watching him, but I just saw the hole that opened up, so I figured he'd probably try to fill it, and it was just something I kind of thought I could maybe get around, and then I saw Jordan pop right open.
Yep.
Like what Coach Tui was just saying, be more decisive, and if you're going to run, go. If you're going to throw it, stay in and finish your throw a little bit better, and it could be maybe put in an inch better spot, so it would have, maybe had a different outcome on the game.
We've talked about this before. Do you still love the opportunity to do that your head coach trusts in you guys to do that?
Yeah, I mean, you got an opportunity to win the game, let's go win it. You're on the 2-yard line. It's like you can't get much closer. So I love the confidence. I love the decision to go, and it's just unfortunate that we couldn't make that look like a good decision. Because I still think it's a great decision, even though we didn't get it. It's just too bad we couldn't execute. So.
What have you've seen this early in the week of Colorado and what you guys are about to face?
Yeah, they're a good team. They love to stop the run. They don't give up too many big plays. They got really good players on the perimeter, and they got really long corners, so that'll be a good challenge for us. And their front seven's tough. So it's going to be another really hard fought game. Got to take what's there and figure out a way to keep moving the chains when we can.
I was trying to ask the guys yesterday, and you've been part of all of them, but you guys have lost 10 in a row in the conference on the road. Is there something that makes, but you've gone to North Carolina and won, and Texas and won, and Australia and won. Is there something that makes in-conference road games so difficult?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the best conferences in the country, so it's full of great competition. And, what people don't know is that, a team could have, one win and still be a really good football team. They're just plays away from, having a totally different season. So you got to come ready to go, ready to play, and in any type of environment. And, I'm sure they'll be ready to go, and that place will be rocking, and it'll be fun. So it's going to be a tough game, but, once the game kicks off, it's still a 100-yard long football field with 2 end zones. So that's all it is.
When's the last time you actually played at altitude? Because you were on the travel squad when you guys played at Utah, but when's the last time you actually played at altitude?
Never. I've been out there for like a couple camps and stuff like that when I was in high school. It's not, people make it out to be a lot bigger than it actually is. I'm sure it'll be different, but it's not going to be something that I think is going to be, I need to come out of the game.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not.
Take a few extra breaths every now and then.
Yeah, not too worried about it. So it is what it is. It could be snowing, it could be whatever. We're just kind of ready to play.
So you were playing behind a real makeshift line the other day. Can you talk a little bit about how those guys came together and still protected you?
Yeah, they did a heck of a job now. They've been doing it all year, next man up mentality, and it doesn't matter if you're young, old, or in the middle, So they know exactly what their job is to do, and they do it to their best ability. And like what you saw, I stayed pretty clean all game. They gave me a lot of time to throw, and just really clean pockets, whenever I had to hold the ball a little longer than I wanted to, or whatever the case was. And really saw them in the second half get stronger, with the run game and opening up holes. And as the game progressed, they progressed. So that was awesome to see. And because they're the 5 leaders of the offense. They gotta they have a huge responsibility to do, and you know, they've done a great job all season, and especially last game, I thought.
What's it like to midweek change the guy who's going to be protecting your backside?
Yeah, you know, just to see Pat go down, it was really tough, just because he's just such a great player and just a really nice guy to have in the game, you know, just in terms of leadership and, you know, just being able to sit there and talk to him, what he's saying, what you know, all that stuff. So, you know, yeah, it was a tough loss, you know, but I think it really made everyone on the O-line step their game up. You know, it was, you know, one of us is down, you know, next man up, and how are we going to respond, you know? And, you know, you never like seeing, you know, one of your guys go down, but, you know, I think he'll come back stronger. I think it might have maybe been good for him to get maybe a week's rest and, you know, let the body kind of get ready to go again for this one. So it'll be, you know, hopefully he comes back fresh and ready to go and feeling better than what he did when he went out.
How'd Cam do in his stead, from your perspective?
He's doing fine. Yeah, he's doing well.
How big was it to get Laird back at full strength at running back?
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw it. It was, you know, he's just such a difference maker, just with helping our O-line set up their blocks. You know, I thought that's what he did a fantastic job about. He'd either pause when he needs to, speed up, and then pause, you know, just to make sure everyone can get to their guy, and then cut off him. And it's, you know, that's hard to, you know, really hard to see, you know, just as a running back when there's a million bullets flying. And, you know, so it was just great to see him back at full strength and, you know, just back to his normal self. You know, I was really happy for him.
Matt's about to become the school's all-time leading scorer, and he was talking yesterday about the offense sets him up for all those opportunities. Do you guys take a little bit of pride in that, in the goal that he's about to reach?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's awesome when one of your guys can, you know, leave an impact on the school and, you know, have his name in the books for, you know, I could say I was on that team, I played with him, so that's awesome. You know, it's just a testament to his hard work and all the, you know, all the days he's put in over the years and all the big kicks he's had and, you know, really huge moments for us. So it's awesome, you know, for me to, you know, maybe set him up with a couple point opportunities, you know, and all that stuff. So I'm happy for him. I hope he can get it. That'd be awesome.
It's from an outsider's perspective. It seems like you guys respect him as a football player, which isn't always the case with specialists. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, you know, it's really just, you know, you'll get respect on this team if you're a good guy and you come to work every day, and he's both of those things. Yep. So it's not, you know, that he's this, you know, gritty, you know, they're like this great football story. He's just a really good guy, and he comes to work every single day. You know, and it doesn't hurt that he hits big kicks when we need it. You know, so it's he's just a great guy, great leader to have on our team, and a really good person, and you know, really excited for his future going forward. It'll be fun. Thanks, guys.